What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today I wanted to talk about a stock called Doximity. This is a company and their ticker symbol is DOCS, Dox. That's a really good ticker symbol, really good name. I'm surprised that hadn't been taken already. But this stock has been going absolutely crazy today. It is getting on a ton of people's radars, and a ton of people who hadn't heard about it previously are now finding out about it. They're wondering what's going on. They're wondering, why is this stock going so crazy right now? And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. Why did this stock shoot up? Why it's exploding? What is this company? What is their plan? What is their plan for the future? And where is this stock headed? Is it going to continue this crazy run up? Is it going to cool off? That's what we're going to be talking about. Definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I'd appreciate it so much. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. With that being said, here we go. So, Doximity, as you can see here on the screen, trading up 27% today. Really crazy. That is an insane single day for any stock. Now, we've talked about some crazier ones on this channel. You know, we're in this 50, 60, 70, 80% gainers in single days. But this one still did very well. And depending on where you look, this stock could have even been up more, because the big thing about Doximity and Dox, and why more and more people are talking about them today, is that this was actually an IPO. So while, like, if you Google it, it's only listed at up 27%, for people who were able to get in early to Dox, they were up way more than 27% today. Now, obviously, the common person, most of us, all of us, we're not able to get in Dox early. We were getting into Dox at around this 41.70 price. Was our very first opportunity. So from that price that actually hit the market, Dox is only up 27% today. But still, again, 27% is an absolutely massive day. That is a crazy big day. It peaked out at around 53.89. It's since cooled off. Right now it's sitting at around 51.32. But hey, if you bought in pretty much any time today, you're probably up. You're probably doing pretty good. But again, short term, anything can happen. Short term doesn't really even matter. The questions are, where is this stock headed in the future? Where is it going to go? And what's going on? So let's talk about that. So Dox is founded in 2011. Dox is a what they call the LinkedIn for doctors, which I think it's a perfect way to put it. I think that's really cool. It's a simple definition that most people could understand. You know, LinkedIn is like for connecting business professionals, trying to get people jobs, trying to be a social media for business professionals. You know, a cleaned up where everyone shows their best side, all of that stuff. But you know, they're bouncing business ideas off of each other. They're trying to make networking opportunities and connections and everything. Think of that for the medical field, for the medical world. That's what Doximity is, and that is a very interesting idea, obviously. The company makes money primarily by allowing drug makers to promote products and services to doctors, and as a recruiting tool for medical systems. So, you know, they're setting up medical systems, and they're being that recruiting tool. They're taking some money off of that. They're getting paid a fee or whatever on the back end, obviously, and then being able to promote drugs to the medical professionals. That is a very clear business model. That is what I love. One of the main things that I love about Doximity actually is that they have a very good idea. You know, this being this LinkedIn of the medical field. That's awesome. That's great. I get it. It's simple. I can understand it. You can understand it. Everyone who sees it can understand it very easily. You don't have to, you know, rack your brain thinking of, oh, what should this company be valued at? What is their idea? What is their plans? We know what they're trying to do. They're trying to scale up by getting more and more people to join their network, selling more and more ads, and, you know, getting more and more people to use their recruiting tool. That is something that should hopefully be very easy to continue to grow over the course of the year if their product is actually good, if they can continue to make improvements, if they can continue to be a leader in this space, and if they can fend off competition. And I, for one, think this is very interesting. I am really a fan of this. That does not mean it is not currently overvalued or anything like that, but I love this idea, and for the long term, me personally, I'm definitely going to be keeping this company on my radar. I want to see how things play out the next couple of weeks, maybe even the next couple of months. IPOs can usually be crazy, but I think that Doximity has a very good idea. I'm somebody in the medical field myself, and I could really see something like this, you know, going crazy into the future, especially as we know how big the obviously medical market is with like drugs and everything like that. If they can continue to hit more and more people and continue to increase, which they say they have over 1.8 million medical professionals on its network right now, if that can continue to increase, their sales, their revenue, everything is just going to keep skyrocketing. That's going to be absolutely crazy. They did say that Doximity's revenue climbed 77% in the latest fiscal year to 206.9 million, and net income jumped up 69%. So we're seeing great growth year over year for this company. Again, it'll be interesting to see quarter to quarter what they're able to do year over year, to see what they're able to do now that they are public, and for sure something I'm going to be watching out for, something I'm going to be keeping on my radar. So Doximity, the company that describes itself as a LinkedIn for doctors, more than doubled in its stock market debut on Thursday after raising close to $500 million in its IPO. They sold 19 million shares for 26 apiece Wednesday night, and again, once this actually hit the public, it was around $42. So obviously, it got all the way up to closing it right around 53. People saw insane returns. People doubled their money overnight. We've seen a lot of crazy IPOs like that this year. But yeah, that just shows kind of how much potential there has been in this company, how much growth there's been in this company, and why people are so excited, because a bunch of people made a ton of money today. Now, does that mean they will continue to make a ton of money in the short term? Who knows? There could be a ton of people cashing out, there could be a ton of people selling off, or there could be a ton more hype and excitement as more and more people learn about this company. We'll see. But right now, sitting at about a $9.4 billion market cap, it's a decent sized company. It's not gigantic, but it's pretty big. That doesn't mean there's not growth in the future, but this is a very solid established company. This is not some like penny stock IPO or anything like that. So that is why I'm going to be keeping a little bit of a closer eye on this one. And I think it has great potential. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Dox? Are you buying in? Are you checking it out? Or are you staying away? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.